Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're going to review and play Nektrotronic VR, a free-to-play game on the Steam store for the HTC Vive, Valve Index, and Oculus Rift. It released today, August 29th, 2019 by developer and Spectre Studios, Guerrilla Films, and Roach Turner Films. This free-to-play game is actually a movie tie-in to Nektrotronic. I don't know anything about this movie. I'd never heard of it before, but there is a trailer in the game itself. You can watch. It's pretty short. It doesn't really give a good explanation of what the movie is or if VR is somehow connected to it. But nevertheless, this is a movie tie-in, and you get a short, brief experience. The whole thing took me about, I would say, maybe 9 minutes the first time I played it. I wasn't even sure I was at the end. And then I played it again, and it took me 7 minutes. That was the video you're watching now is a complete playthrough of the game. The first time I experienced some issues. This is basically a shooter. You can teleport around. There is no full locomotion. There is no turning of any kind. You have to turn in real life. There are no options that I am aware of. And yeah, it's a pretty short experience, but it's a pretty big download. And there really isn't much to this game. I believe there's 3 different types of enemies. The first one is this type of ghost. I'm not sure what you can do against it. I think you're just supposed to shoot and avoid it. I don't think you can actually kill it. You can explore around to extend the gameplay, but even if you take your time, I'd say the most you could spend in this game is probably 12 minutes, and that's if you look all around, make sure you didn't miss anything, and go really slow. There's just not much here. Unfortunately, it's pretty repetitive, and the combat is pretty basic, and there just isn't anything that's really enjoyable about this experience at all. It really didn't get me excited about the movie. It kind of makes me not want to see the movie. Although the trailer did look okay, the trailer really doesn't tell you much about what the movie is or if it's something you'd be interested in. Being a person that's interested in VR, I'm not sure what the movie tie-in is other than it has a game for the movie. The interactions, like I said, are very clunky, and I had several items disappear in my first playthrough, and what I learned is do not press grab to grab items. Don't do that. The items will disappear. Make sure you press trigger to grab items. If you want to drop an item, you can press grab, but other than that, don't press grab, because items will disappear, and then you won't be able to find them ever again. So beware of that. So trigger is supposed to grab items and to fire the weapon, but there just really isn't much to it. You don't really aim. You just kind of teleport back and forth and shoot them. It's pretty boring, and I'm not even sure what the point of it was. When I reached the end, I was like, is this it? It's really over? I'm back at the main menu? What just happened? There's not much of a story. You have a voice, potty mouth, tells you what to do, but there's like no story here. I don't even get what this movie is about. This is supposed to be a movie tie-in, but I have no idea what the movie would be about. All I know is that it's kind of like a Ghostbusters type of deal where you release demons, 3D printed demons from a little contraption and then shoot them, and maybe you can trap them again. I don't know. It's just not very exciting, and just the overall clunkiness just makes it not fun. And the visuals are okay, but they're like, it's pretty static world, so there's not a whole lot of interaction. So it looks nice. Okay, it looks nice enough, especially for a free title. So the visuals are nice, but that's really the best thing about this game. Everything else is subpar, substandard, and unless you just want to see the pretty game world, and again, it's not that pretty. It's just pretty for a free title. There really is no point to downloading this. As far as my playthrough, I thought I wasted my time. I guess maybe I played 20 total minutes of this game. There was like 2.5 playthroughs, and with all the issues, I just don't think it's worth it. And it did a poor job explaining what the movie might be about. I guess there's demons involved and some kind of pseudoscience, some science fiction. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just not very exciting. You only have those two guns. The first one that doesn't do anything, and then you can go with a full plasma rifle looking thing, and with two of them you can take down the demons pretty fast. But there's only one of them that's a challenge, and for that one basically all you do is teleport around the area and shoot them, and for the others you just mow them down pretty quickly just by shooting fast. So there isn't any point, and it makes you repeat this over and over again. I have no idea why. Nothing happened. I'm not sure if you were supposed to do something different. It didn't seem like it. This seems like you just put those little cubes in there until you're out of cubes, and then that's it. But there's only two cubes. One that brings that big boss enemy, and the other one's just is like trash that just repeats the same fight over and over and over again. It really brings down the experience, puts a sour taste in your mouth by the end. So this goes from being what I would say mediocre or a little bit subpar to being really bad, just because it makes you repeat the same step at the end over and over and over again for no reason, especially since that step is the worst part of the experience. So at the end of all this, it says to jack in, and you jack in expecting something good to happen, but it doesn't. You just go back to main menu. Why would you want to go back to main menu? You just want to quit and never play this game. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to uninstall this game. I'm never going to play it again, and I'm going to give this a 4 out of 10. I don't recommend you download it. It's a big download, and it's just not. It's a waste of your time. But I'll leave a link on my video where you can download this for free if you're just a masochist and just really want to go for it. Go ahead. It's your time that you're wasting. I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Thanks for watching. If you liked my video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm really trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to do as many reviews as possible for you, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.